back. Today, talk about the previews for the Browns and the Texans. Now, personally here, you and I to be friends. How would I my face and the tickly on my toes for you? How would you and I just be friends? How could I just tickle your toes? How would for the rest of my days as a tickle on my toes for you? Anyways, next up, here's how the Browns are basically going to have to win. And what I mean, how they're going to have to win, Dakota needs at least 2 yards of separation. Toss that just a little bit over, automatic catch. And if she can get breakaway speed, it might just be a touchdown. Anyways, it's the last day of school for these folks. I already have mine, but for the public schools, it's their last day.
How are you?
Good. Yo, chat. That was just my kindergarten teacher right there. That was my kindergarten, teacher / helper. Chat. That was, she's there from, what? Oh my goodness, that's almost 9. No, that's 10 years ago. I think she even helped her in preschool. That's 9 and 10 years ago. Dang. Yo, that is crazy. I know we have 18 viewers. It's going to die down. But anyways, I'm going to talk about more with the Browns-Texans game. Now, honestly, I think the Browns might just blow them out of the water here. The Browns are one heck of a team. The Browns, honestly, might make it to the SEC Bowl with the team that they face. I think they can even take out the Chiefs. The AFC is so good. The NFC on the other side is also pretty darn good. They're pretty good at who they play and stuff. But anyways, I'm almost there. But I think, if the Texans were to win tonight, I think the Texans would have to basically lock down the wide receiver group, and they would need to keep the Browns at least under maybe 50 points if they're going to win this game. If they're going to win this game, they have to keep the Browns under 50 points, and I would say they would have to score at least 50. You got to keep them under, and you got to go over. You got to be able to get, and you also have to have a little bit of a boost. How the Panthers almost beat the Lions last game, and then of course, dude, I'm not joking. I sold the first part, and at the end, I was like, and then Ram at the end was like. So that was basically how the Lions won that game. Yo, Sean low-key might be having his legacy season. If our team honestly makes it another time back to the NFC Championship, because listen, if this guy was not suspended for almost the entire season, this guy would have literally led us to. This guy would have led us to probably 7-3 season. Heck, we possibly could have defeated the Oilers that match. There was so many things that Broncos team had things to go for. But the Lions are literally the same team this year, but with Sean. I feel like Ace is such an underestimated wide receiver. There's guys like Dante, Most, Ace, who are all just so underlooked wide receivers who are still so good. I feel like people don't they don't appreciate him as much. But anyways, it's always so. Don't worry, guys. I've been driving, so I know that was an intersection. But anyways, I think the Texans, honestly, they might want a sub. They might want a sub to actually get the win of this game. Because the Texans, oh man, I feel like Shiloh's team is just so inactive. They don't have. The Texans team just is not. They don't show up, and I know Shiloh is good at putting teams together, but they won't ever show up. Shiloh tried to show up last game, and they literally had a forfeit win because they had one real player. Which, you know what, actually does not make any sense, because guess what? The Raiders, I'm pretty sure, only had one real player too, and they never got called out. So I feel like honestly, it was even the best for the Texans. They were down 28-7 because of Liam. Liam is an insane ball. He balls out like crazy. He's insane, dude. Honestly, probably the best quarterback. Nah, I honestly think Sean's the best quarterback in the league right now. Sean is honestly the best quarterback in the league right now, stats-wise, and I also would just think that-wise. But Liam, yeah, he is crazy. He's insane. Yeah, honestly. Yeah. I would just say one of the best quarterbacks right now. But, yeah. So, I'm just saying, man. The Texans sincerely might go 0-10 with how this team works. They need to just get all the inactive players out, trade away some guys, get people to demand who don't want to be on a team. I think it would work. Anyways, we're heading into the Dollar General, guys, so we have to. That's what we were looking for, chat. Oh my goodness, should I get these? Should I get these? Should I get them honey buns? Loaded Oreos. trying to decide here, chat. Peanut butter bar. Yo. They look so good. We got Nutty Buddies last time. Honestly, though, I'm actually feeling some chocolate tea. I'm gonna get these cosmic brownies.
Please check your browsing. If all items are scanned. Thank you for using our self-checkout. Please take your bags and your receipt.
Alright, gang. We just got cosmic brownies. You already know. I had to get them cosmic brownies, G. Anyways, back up to talk here. Browns, Texans. Okay, here's my score prediction. My score prediction's honestly 64 to 30. I'm giving it over to the Browns. I think they're just gonna overload the Texans. I don't think the Texans can produce enough offense, but I don't really know who they got. I know they've got like 3 guys. They just need to be able to show up, play hard, and know how to ball out. I guess that's kind of all I have to say for Browns Texans. I do think MVP of this game is probably going to be Dakota again. Bro, I'm sad, though. I'm going to lose my top 5 MVP spot. And I'm not joking. I swear, the only excuse that I have for that is, first off, I'm on mobile for, like, that handoff I accidentally did. So I don't have a decision to accidentally press X. It's so easy because all you have to do is jump. I literally just accidentally, like, straight up just handed the ball off. And I'm like, what? I meant to press jump, but for some reason my X is, like, right on the jump button. So I literally just handed the ball off straight off when I literally had the jump button too. It was so dumb. And then my other one is my camera, how you move it is really glitch. So you know how when you scroll down, you're supposed, you know how, like, when you move, like, your finger down, you're supposed to look down. Yeah. No, when you scroll down, you're supposed to look down. Well, when I scroll down, I look up. I've never seen that before in my life. Anyways, my other reasoning is I don't think I was as locked in. I got 0 sacks. I could have easily sacked Mark at least 3 different times that game, and I didn't. And it's just because how I move my camera around. I could not functionally move it right, and I was not as locked in. Now the touchdown, I'm very appreciative that I got that tutty. I'm very happy that I got that touchdown. That made me happy because I got the game-winning touchdown. You know, I locked in, got my points down, locked up. Man, I was going crazy, twin. But next week when we play the Chiefs, I think to keep myself worthy as a top DE candidate, I'm going to first have to have that stupid camera glitch actually fixed. Because you know how I was yapping about it against the Raiders and Ravens? So you guys know that was happening. It was not no excuse. And then the other one is if I cannot get at least, I would say 2 sacks maybe against Liam next week. Maybe 3. I don't know if I'm going to be a top D candidate. I have to at least get him down once, man. But for some reason, this bum Ram is like, I don't care if we lose or win, like, bro. Wrong mindset, G. If we don't want to go 2-0-1, we want to get Sean an actual MVP. We're going to need to lock in every single game and not drop his passes, play bad, and actually lock in. I had one bad game. That ain't gonna stop me. I'm gonna get at least, like, I might have 2 bad games this season, I feel like, but I think I can at least get up to 30 sacks this season. It's honestly not that hard. Honestly, I just gotta get up to 30 sacks this season. I gotta be able to contain, because Mark was such an easy quarterback to get. That's why I'm so ticked off. Is Mark is such an easy quarterback to get. He's not like Shrimp or Mint or Liam. And I got SFL because he was laggy and because I locked in that game. Like, oh my gosh. GG. But, like, bro. Like, honestly, dog. just like, bro, like, I think next game, if Lions get this win, we honestly got a good shot for going to the NFC Championship, because you also got Packers in this, you got the Bears, you got lots of guys. We just have to make sure that I'm gonna try and make sure that when I play, I can rack up 30 sacks this season. I got a few good tackles. I never got them behind the LOS. Even though on some of them, it's just, I don't know, man. When you're supposed to be keeping that camera straight, mine just kept on going down or up. It was so glitchy or laggy, and I'm like, what are we doing, bro? Are we actually dead us? But anyways, that's what I'm saying. I honestly think Browns don't dominate tonight. But you know, Bucks almost beat the Lions. They tied up with them. Same with the Panthers. Raiders almost beat Ravens. A lot of opportunities for upsets. So anyways, folks, that is what I have to say today. Thank you for this live stream. We'll see you later.